guys and girls, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, Game of Thrones. We are picking up not where we left off. This is kind of like Season 2 of Game of Thrones. No, this is Season 2 of House Dragonsbane. So, in the first season, there was only 4 episodes where we started off in Duskendale, in the province of Shadowshield, and we went around trying to kill dragons. Now, the problem with that was we had to wait for dragons to come to us, which was nigh impossible. It was taking forever. In the last episode, we were able to kill a dragon, so if you guys want to check that out, please check out the last series, the last season, I should say. Like I said, we are picking up in the future during Robert's Rebellion, and we are playing as a landless character. I have no idea how to play this, so this is going to be a massive learning curve for me. I haven't even tried the basics yet. Literally updated the game, jumped in, saved it, and now we are starting. So if I do things wrong, I do apologize. If this episode completely goes to crap and we die or something like that, I'll reload and we'll see how things go, and we'll try. Ooh, Lake Haven. I didn't realize that. They're part of them. Oh, did they actually join the Iron Throne? Cool. Anyway, so yes, we're going to be checking it out during Robert's Rebellion. We have updated our banner. In the last episode, House Dragonsbane was a black dragon, I believe it was. We have now used the Targaryen dragon, but instead of the 3-headed dragon, we have only the 1 head. We are doing that because they stole our land from us. We, like I said, originally owned Dragon Shield. They took it from us because of the killing of the dragon. I don't know, I thought that was a cool backstory. And we have become a landless knight, and the skull represents the killing of a dragon. So if we kill a dragon again, we may add more skulls to this banner. We'll see how things go. We are playing as Master Conquill of the Arrow Bearers, which is a mercenary company. We are arrogant because, you know, our forebearers killed a dragon and were, I wouldn't say powerful lords, but, you know, they're reasonably strong lords. We are vengeful. We want revenge against the Targaryens. We've been wanting it for generations. We are wrathful, and we are rude. I think that sorts us out quite well as, you know, a powerful house that has gone on hard times. We are a dutiful captain. We are aggressive because we are wrathful, rude, and vengeance. You know, we just go head on into things. We are a knight. We are unclothed because we've been living off the land. We're pretty much like a hedge knight. So I think an uncloth would be a good place to start. I are a drunkard as well, you know. We live on our glory days of our family's name. Yeah, we've been getting into the drinks a bit. And we're wearing pretty bare basic armor as well. We can't afford any of the good stuff because we're pretty poor, even though we got 35 gold, which isn't too bad. And we are a skilled fighter. You know, we are a knight. We have been trained. So I thought that would be a good backstory for us. We are quite good in intrigue as well as martial, so we'll see how things go. So, like I said, never done this, so it's going to be quite interesting. Search for a maester, we may do that. Let's go patron. Let's go Let's go the warrior. I think we're going to go the warrior would probably be a good bet. That's going to cost us, all of our party. Now we're going into the negatives. Is that because we're vengeful? Yes. That sucks. Oh well. Anyway, we got these events. So we've got an escort emissary. This is a transport contract. Requires you to travel to a distant county. Cool. We got an abduct foe. This is a criminal contract. So we're going to be playing most likely both sides of the legal and illegal missions. Of course, once we get married, maybe, and have kids, I don't know how that's going to work. And once our situation improves, we may start swinging away from criminal contracts. Like I said, we'll just see how things go. We are set up in King's Landing, which is quite ironic since that's where the Targaryens live. I don't know what's going to happen with the Targaryens. If they lose this civil war, I'm hoping they fly over to Pentos. Not fly, but sail, if that makes sense. And we may then eventually head on over to Pentos or Mir or wherever they go and maybe try and murder them, try and finally get our revenge. I don't know. Things will be going all over the place. I don't know how this situation works during wars, especially during a Game of Thrones. It'll be quite interesting. And then we got a transcribe text. This contract requires you to transcribe on manuscript through 3 learning skill challenges. What is our learning? Not very good. So, we got really 2 options. We got Abduct Foe, and we got an Escort Emissary. We are, like I said, the leader of the Arrow Bearers as well. We have 2 followers. We got these 2 guys, Qualton and Aegon, the Corpulent, which is quite interesting. We do have some things available. So we are Wanderers. We can become Swords for Hire, but we could become Explorers. I don't think we'll become Explorers. Freebooters sounds possible. We can become Legitimized. You must have a pressed claim on at least 1 kingdom tier title. Wow, that's really powerful. Because if you think about it, a kingdom tier title is the Westlands. I don't know how you'd get a claim on that, but that's quite powerful. What else do we have? So, this is our... Let's start from the realm, and we'll move our way down. I don't know if we're going to accomplish anything in this episode, but we'll see how things go. So, our domain is our camp. We are camped at the Red Keep, down some back alley, and we got pavilions. We got a unlock 2nd officer. Alright. That gives us some boost. It will cost us 25 prestige. Not bad. Colton. Is he 2nd? What is he like? He's not too bad. Not great. He might add a couple to a few things. So for 25, it would be worth it. We also got a medium health boost and a number of domicile building slots +2. So we got 2 available. So we can do a supply tent, which adds 50% food and 25% supply capacity. Now, I'm assuming the food is that. Provision supply capacity? Not too sure what that would include. Unlocks Quartermaster. And unlocks the extra options for Camp Reveler. Hold a small celebration at your camp funded by gold, but modified by your stocks of provisions. Invitees will include everyone from camp plus optional local rulers. Okay. We got barber tents. I don't know how much of this is vanilla and how much of it is the Game of Thrones guys. They did an absolutely amazing job of just getting this converted. I'm assuming this is all bare basic vanilla. I would like to see how they go down this road if they're going to edit things like this for the Game of Thrones reasons. Oh, it sends shivers down my spine. This mod, and I suppose a lot of people have been waiting for this mod ever since Crusader Kings 3 came out. I will be rambling on quite a bit because, yeah, I can't wait to get into this. This, I hope, is really cool. By the sounds of it, the vanilla is kind of repetitive. You do the same quests over and over again a little bit. I'm hoping, though, because we're in the 7 Kingdoms, we'll be able to travel around. And, yeah, we'll get different... same quest, but we'll be able to do it in different areas of the map, which is really cool. It's not the quests that I'm looking forward to. It's like being able to travel along, down to Dawn and then off to Essos and like the Disputed Lands, things like that. Oh, that sounds cool. Like I said, I can't wait to do it. But we got revenge in mind. Anyway, we got supply tents, we got barbers. Camp gains major resistance to plague, which will be quite useful, to tell you the truth. Mainly for the fact that... Now, the question is, if we're camping in a settlement with high resistance, do we get that bonus as well? Because we're in that province? Or is this separate? That will be something I'll have to check out. Anyway, I'm not going to move camp, so let's just go back. So we got that. Barber's tents improves our health. Income. Ooh, that's not bad. I wouldn't mind a bit of an income. We need 60 gold. We're not making any gold at the moment, so we're going to have to take some contracts. Baggage trains. Provision capacity improves. Supply capacity improves as well. Travel speed goes up. Maximum size of skirmish regiments. Yeah, alright. We don't have any troops, I believe. We'll double check. We got 2-minute arms. Okay, we'll check that out afterwards. We got a mess tent. Unlocks the chief cook. So that's for scheming. Alright. Gather provisions. Substantially improves the gather. Yeah, so if we're running out of food, we can improve that quite a bit. Camp revelry. Camp revelry. So that's the same thing. It's we have a bit of a party. Yeah, up there. That's fine. Stress loss, prowess per scheme length. So 5 days faster per scheme phase. Ooh, so if there's like what 4 scheme phases, I'm assuming we get 4 prowess. That's not too bad. What does it all go all the way up to? 30 days faster per... Yeah. That's alright. What does a barber tent offer us? 1.2. Plague damage goes down. So that's probably a good one we're going to maybe look at. Barber's tent first. Just to bring us in a constant income. While these don't seem to bring anything else in. If we don't have any contracts while we travel around, I don't know how that's going to work yet. But a steady income, even though it's small, will be good for us. Roaring Fire finds more officers using the scout for talent. Unlocks fireside chat intent for campfire. Oh, did I misread that? Unlocks extra options. Okay, so we got extra options. Extra options. I wonder if that's different. You know, if like when you got certain traits, it gives you different options. That would be cool. Number of captains, maximum number of men at arms. We got proving ground. Master of arms. Army toughness. Not bad. Okay, so you need at least 12 martial, brave, stubborn, callous, diligent, aggressive attacker, unyielding defender, and organizer. Ooh. So that might be... Yeah, we could find people along the way. I suppose we can do that. And camp perimeter. Enables the forward scouts. So safety goes up, speed goes down. Which is fine. I don't think we're really in a rush to go anywhere. I'm assuming. Okay. So that's all the options we got available to us. We can upgrade. What will this give us? More capacity, travel, +3. Now, does that go 1, 2, then 3? I'm assuming it does. It doesn't stack. Yeah, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's fine. What else does it? More men at arms. That's fine. Army toughness, travel... More men at arms. Alright. So, that's what we are. We're pretty basic. We can move the camp as well. We're not going to. And assuming we just click on somewhere and we can move our camp over there. It's going to cost us that much gold. Food. I should say that. Food to travel that distance, which isn't too bad. I don't want to travel over there. Now, the other thing I've been reading is... if we can actually go legitimate and we can become a barony, I believe. So if we travel over here and we have enough, say this guy really likes us, we can ask to become a baron, which sounds cool. I'm not 100% sure if that's possible. So we'll check that out. We're going to go martial quickly. We're going to figure this out. So because we're landless, we got the usual 5 different things. We got diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. Now, each of these is roughly the same, but there's new perks. So all this is the same over here. Living off the land is different. Provision loss goes down. Supply capacity goes up, which is really cool. Everything else along here is, from what I'm understanding, the same. That's the same as well. Serve the crown. That's changed. Men at arm recruitment cost. That's gone. That was something else. That was plus... No, what was it? It was 1.3 control, I believe. Impressment has changed as well. Same with these. So I don't know, once you change over to a land character, this completely changes. It will be interesting to see. I will be saying interesting a lot because it is quite interesting to see how this all works out. So we're going, by the looks of it, down the Overseer route. So we got Serve the Crown. Men at Arms cost less. Natural Dread goes up. That's fine. Provision capacity goes up. Doubles the effect of Siege Replenishment. Alright. Don't know how that's going to go for us. Provision use down by 20%. That's really good. We'll go... Ooh. We'll probably go loot and plunder. Finish a siege awards 20 times the holdings loot value as a provisioner. Ooh. Especially because there's a war going on. We may be able to use this to our advantage. So yeah, we're going to go down that road, like I said. And then also probably intrigue as well. But anyway, we got Valor. I'm happy with that. We will select Valor. Martial scheme phase length, 15 days faster per scheme phase. I have to check that out because I think schemes have changed. Advantage plus 10, men at arms, we don't have any, that's fine. So we've selected that. Available camp purposes. Equal chance to find contracts of any types. May change to any other camp purpose without paying hefty prestige. Become swords for hire. I think we're going to become that. Or freebooters. We're going to select one of these by the end of the episode. I can tell you that right now. Especially with a war going on. Become swords for hire. Become freebooters. That sounds us. Big time. Absolutely big. So, we've checked that out. We have these available. So, we'll go through these as well. This is pretty much a learning episode. So, I do apologize if you guys were expecting something to happen. It probably won't. But we'll see. Equal chance to find contracts of any type. May change to any camp purpose without paying a hefty prestige. Which is there. Which is normal. Okay, if we click that, we can change purpose, but I think if we change back, it might cost us something, so we'll wait. We'll just see. Embarkation costs negative 50, finds more mercenary contracts, finds more prowess and martial contracts. Our marshal's 22, our prowess is 22, and our martial is 19, so not bad. That would be a good option. Unlock camp upgrades. Siege engineers. Lock wagons. Palisade buildings. Alright. Ditch digging. Ooh. I don't think they really affect us a whole lot. But we'll see. They may never know. We got become scholars. Monthly lifestyle experience goes up. So we're like traveling scholars, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's so many different options. Just this. Oh, this is amazing. So much more gameplay. So much different stuff involved. Oh, so many new playthroughs I can think of. We got monthly lifestyle, finds more learning and stewardship contracts, finds slightly more diplomacy contracts. I could just play a character that just goes around collecting gold, you know, doing schemes and stuff like that. Like contracts. Oh, that's awesome. Reference corpus. Okay. Mortician as tool. Siege engineers. Okay. Loyal scribes. Drifting ascetics, I believe. Nightly debates and martial study. So this kind of almost sounds like becoming a traveling... Oh, what are they called? Courtiers. I can't remember the names now. No. Oh, what are they called? I am having a mind blank. Maester. You become pretty much a traveling maester. That sounds sick. Especially once the rest of the map. Imagine traveling like through the friggin... these lands. Where the friggin horse lords are. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, this is just going to be amazing once more maps unveiled. We can become explorers. Travel speed. Sea danger. Coastal danger. Finds more transport contract. Finds diplomacy intrigue. Find slightly more martial contracts. Oh, alright. I think becoming explorers... There should be one for trading. Become traders or something like that. That would be awesome. Because one of the lords of the High Tide, I can't remember, Valyrians, made his fortune by travelling all the way down to Karth. Where are you, Karth? Wait. That map's changed. See? It's more smudged. I don't know if that means anything or if it's whatnot, but yeah, okay. That map's hasn't changed, but it's more smudged. Bizarre. Anyway, that would be cool if they add more camp purposes. Oh, I'm sure they've got a lot of things planned. Alright, so there's always another hill, another mountain, another culture, another language awaiting just over the horizon. Alright. So it's like, yeah, you're traveling around, but it's more like a diplomatic thing. more just scouting out than doing anything else, which makes sense. Explorers. Alright. It'll be interesting to see that, maybe. Maybe not at the moment, because, you know, I reckon this is where the lands you would want to explore, because in lore, there's not a lot of information about that, so that'd be kind of cool. Them adding bits and pieces there. Okay, we also become freebooters. We're running out of time. I've been talking way too long, so I apologize once again. Embarkation cost goes down. Criminal contracts. Finds more prowess in intrigue. So they're the same thing, but this is more mercenary. This is more criminal. Unlocks camp upgrades. Subdue gear. So we become thieves. Ooh, alright. Ransom cages. I like that. Expert negotiators. Juicy rumors. Lock wagon. The sticking game. So this is martial. This seems to be stewardship / learning. This is diplomacy with intrigue. And this is prowess in intrigues. As you can tell by the contract types. Oh, there's diplomacy contracts as well. Alright. So, and then we can become legitimized, which we need a claim, and it unlocks all this stuff, and it pretty much, by the looks of it, you become a ruler. So, we got succession, we got no succession. What do we have? Camp succession, which is fine. The oldest child inherits, and of course it's the males that inherit. We got no children, so that's fine. Awesome. Now, military. This episode will continue on until we kind of finish off the bare basics. We got knights. We will allow... Oh, definitely we want these guys fighting. 33-25. Damn. These guys are good. Alright. I really like this guy. Aegon. He's a beast. That's alright. You're okay there, mate. We can refill men-at-arms. So, adventurers lack the reliable manpower source of landed rulers and must manually reinforce to fuel men-at-arms regiments and replace losses. So, if you lose 100 men, you click on that, I'm assuming, and it costs 1 food, 1 gold for every person, I'm assuming. Like I said, we'll check that out. Scrape the barrel. Sometimes you simply do not have the provisions or gold to spare manual reinforcement. You must have... So, one's gold, the other one is something else. So, we'll see what that is. We can create a men-at-arms. We can't because we got no gold. That's fine. We can get dusk spears. Royal crossbowmen. Mainly because I'm assuming we are crownlanders. Alright. Cool. We can get mercenaries as well. Crownlander, Band of Nessing, and all this other stuff as well. Oh, Company of Blackwater. Well, what else do we have? We got camp followers, which we got here, which is no cost. Well, we might as well promote one of them. Ooh, so, effect. All +3. I'm happy with either of them. He's technically... Well, he's better all over. But I really like him. Mainly for the fact that he is a formidable fighter, skilled tactician, and he's a legendary bladesman. I didn't create any of these guys. These guys are all automatically generated. You can also add more by picking certain traits and things like that, but I only picked the 2. So, we're going to pick him. If you revoke, it will cost you 25, and he won't like me. That's fine. I get +3 in everything. That's really cool. So, we have a second. Aegon the Copulent. The Golden Company. Oh, I can't wait to see the Golden Company as the second and things like... Oh, that would be cool if you can actually play it as the Golden Company. I reckon you'd be able to. Ooh, that's... Oh, no, that's because of, the Civil War. Okay. So, we've done military. Special mercenaries. Ooh, there are no hireable adventurers. So you can hire adventurers to join your party. Or that's for if you like a landed character, then you can hire Ooh, this is so cool. Okay, camp followers, we've done. I'm not going to add anyone else. I don't want to add a stooge because I'm not that mean. Caravan Master, he's poor. I'm going to promote him anyway. He's free. He does improve our supply by 4%. I don't think there's even that. We got no other choice. We might as well appoint him. He loses 30 opinion of us for 10 years once we get rid of him. I'm not going to, just in case we find somebody quite soon. These guys, he was good up here, but I'm not going to risk it. And I'm not going to do that because, yeah, we're not going to humiliate him. Sworn Shield? No, Sworn Shield. Ooh, maybe we do have a Sworn Shield. I don't really mind. It's going to cost... Oh, it's no cost to get him at the moment. Initial hostility scheme success chance. I don't see him on trying to assassinate us. Not yet, anyway. Reduces your risk to dying or being captured in battle. Alright, cool. You're a Sworn Shield. You know what? We've come along, these guys. We've appointed him second. Here's our Sworn Shield. And yeah, we got no one else. So I'm fine with that. Your followers, we got 2 followers. So that's all good and dandy. We do have decisions and contracts. So these are our ongoing contracts. Decisions, we can become a great conqueror, champion the crown lander culture, which we're not going to. I don't know what that does. Secure a duchy for your culture. Alright, so if you're like, say, High Valyrian, or, I don't know, yes, I don't know. Yeah, cool. I really do like that. That's quite cool. There's a lot of options, but we're not going to do... Question. Yeah, okay. So they are crown landers. That's fine. Cool. Sweet. So that's a possibility with even more stuff. Like I said, the Knight of the Heart. Become a Knight Errant. Well, that's definitely not us at the moment. But maybe a future generation might be able to. The Travelers of Dragonsbane. What does this give us? Every 12 visited points of interest up to 60 will increase this reward. Alright. I have traveled far and wide. So pretty much it's your story. The Worship of the Seven. Not going to do that. Found a holding. So start construction of a castle in King's Landing. Fulfilling more option. This is what I was looking at. Option requirements will offer additional choices during city establishment, including constructing unique buildings. The amount depends on the number of buildings levels in this barony and the development of the county. So you need to be in a barony that does not have a holding. So if we wanted to, we can come over here and be there. That's a barony with no holding. The Crown Land culture has city planning, innovation. So are we building a city or a castle? Why does he have to like us? Is it because that's where we are at the moment? That might change. 3 followings have 1,000 gold. And stewardship is 18 and have the trait architecture. Ooh, so if we want to become I was going to say landed, we're going to need to focus on money. But we're not going to do that, not for a long, long time, if ever during this playthrough. We'll see. Levy the outcasts. What will this? I will become the master of the gutter's sons and daughters, an army of the most heinous scoundrels bound to my cause and whim. Kind of reminds me of the Prince of the Tattered... Prince Tatters? Oh, I can't remember his name now. Prince of the Tattered Army or whatever it is. He joins Daenerys at the end of the last book. Spoiler alert, should have said that. I think he was once a Prince of Pentos. And before he could be executed because of their religion, he fled and created his own mercenaries. I don't know, for some reason, just the tatters and stuff like that. But anyway, you gain bandits, benefactor. Opinions go down, martial and intrigue go up. Ooh, alright. Adventurer option. You lose 3 levels of fame. Every time you complete a criminal contract, you will get unique men-at-arms. The amount depends on your progress in the gallows bait trait. So I didn't pick that. That was a trait I was looking at getting, but I just didn't know if I wanted to go down that road. From 100 to 1,000 men. We don't have ambitious. We don't have schemer. We don't have any of these, but it is possible to get that by getting gallows bait. I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming just by continuing going doing mercenary contracts, like criminal contracts, I should say. We could search for a maester. We are going to. I have no idea what he'll accomplish, but we might as well fill out all the dot points. I don't think we would really find a maester. I don't think anyone would join us. You know, 3 people just traveling along, but you never know. Anyway, we can visit the castle holding. We can buy provisions, sell artifacts, which is cool. Contracts. We can get followers. And listen to exotic stories or recruit followers. Train with them. Ooh, we can train with them. Okay, I think we might do that next episode. And we can gather supplies. You and your chief. All right, so we can only do that every 3 years. We're not going to do it. We're completely full. No point. Humiliate the stooge. We don't have that. We can go fishing. We lose stress and a chance to gain some provision. We got no stress. We don't need to do that. So we got 2 options to continue getting food. And then we can reject inheritance. You gain the traits Gallivant. You lose 120 stress. You'll still be able to gain land by methods other than succession, like through war. That's right, because as a character, you can actually become unlanded and go on adventures, and I suppose then you can take back your title if something happens. So that's a possibility. We may do that. Just to... may not inherit titles, cannot inherit titles. Well, I'm assuming our little band of groups isn't a title. So that's if we got other titles we can inherit by doing that. But do we want Gallivant? That doesn't really give us too many good opinions. We gain stress and lose stress a lot easier. There's a carefree trait? Okay. What's a perk? And content. We may leave this if we need to lose a lot of stress. Because I'm assuming, like I said, if you play as this guy, you can become a landless character and do what we're doing. So, and then you can pretty much reject your inheritance. So that'd be interesting. We can peruse the market, adopt a set of person arms, take a vow of poverty, indulge in drink. 150 prestige and we lose stress. That's fine. Let yourself go. Because we're unclothed. Was that unclothed? Did I say? Yeah, uncouth, whatever it's called, and manage realm. So, a lot of different things. We can also go to university. I don't think we're going to go to university. Camp revelry, which is just to have a party. May lose stress. Shouldn't that be a blue? May lose stress. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We can go hunting, which gets us prestige and also provisions. But it's going to cost us 10 gold. And we can go on a pilgrim, which we're not going to. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave the episode there, guys. Like I said, it did go on quite a while. There was a lot to cover. And I wanted to try and cover it all in one episode so it's not split. So, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Where are we going to go? Should we go down the criminal contract and go from there? Should we go to the transcript text? Or should we go to the escort emissaries? I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm thinking of doing. You guys might already know with the way I was looking at some of these contracts, over time. But we definitely want to come here. We want to go and visit the castle holdings. I want to see what's available here. I'm assuming that's just buy food. But we do want to visit the castle. So we're going to visit the castle at the beginning of next episode. And then, if you guys comment down below with which contract you want us to take and which kind of route you want us to take as well. We'll see there. Because I kind of want to get a spouse underway, if that makes sense. Only because I don't know how easy it is to die as an unlanded contract. Available camp purposes? What do you mean? Alright. You can choose camp purpose. Oh, that's over here. And then also let me know. That's the other thing. Pick which contract. So, criminal, escort, transcribe. Let me know down below. And then let me know what you guys want me to come. I'm going to say pick between these two. Become a swords for hire, or do we become freebooters? I'll leave it up to you guys. If there's not any messages by the time of this next episode, I'll probably pick one myself. But I'll try and leave it up to you guys as well, so you guys can get a bit of interaction going. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I've been going on for way too long. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Not a lot happened. We did, just like I said, cover the basics. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So till then, you guys have a good one. And bye for now.